Hey everybody, it's me, Sven Sharpen here, bringing you day number 148 of Let's Talk About Autism. Before I get started, I'd love you to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below the video. It would help me out tremendously. So, today's video I'll be saying that those of us on the spectrum, and just neurodivergent people in general, have yet to have our own civil rights movements and civil rights events. And what I mean by that is our equivalents of like big marches on Washington, D.C. and big rallies across the country addressing major issues we face all have yet to happen still for us. And we're struggling more than any other group on the country. So us having our own civil rights movement is inevitable. It's more than inevitable. And now we have a guide of what not to do. So we have a guide of what to do and what not to do. We had a guide of what to do before, but now in the 2020s, we have a guide of what not to do. So I'm posting this on the anniversary of Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech. 62 years ago today, he gave it in Washington, D.C. And the dream was, we're not going to treat people based on the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And in today's world, more than 60 years on, that doesn't seem to be quite a dream come true. I mean, the world was making progress for sure, but it's not quite a dream come true because the left especially is still judging people based on not just skin color, but also by sex, by orientation, and of course by neurotype. And is abusing people on such, usually on neurotype. The others, they are like, oh, we're the champions of civil rights and stuff. Well, they're really not. Like, the old ways of discrimination have sort of been reversed rather than ended. And what I mean by that is now we have a society that is racist towards white people and sexist towards men and discriminates based on heterosexuality. So, and when it comes to discrimination, flipping the roles doesn't change what it is. It's still evil. It's still a horrible thing. It's like flipping a table upside down. Like, it's still a table, even if it's upside down. So when it comes to discrimination, it's still the same thing, even if you reverse the roles. And so, especially for those of us on the spectrum, our own civil rights movement is inevitable, and we know what to do and what not to do. And especially considering how horribly we've been abused over the past couple decades, and especially the past few years. Like, we can't even have whole bodies anymore. So it's really a matter of time. Like, all those millions of autistic kids who have gone trans in the past few years, most of them, the vast majority of them, probably 99%, are going to detransition sometime between now and mid next decade. And all of them are going to have huge regret. They're going to be like, why did I do this to myself? What happened to me? Well, I know what's happening. That's why I'm making these videos. But a civil rights movement for those of us that have been abused, especially considering they just hand out diagnoses nonstop, because we've been so horribly abused, like, it's inevitable we're going to have our own civil rights movement. So, and we're going to be the ones really to sort of finish what Martin Luther King started. So we're going to actually achieve that goal. We're going to achieve a goal where we're in a society where people are treated not based on innate characteristics, but based on what they're good at, how hard they work, how good of a person they are. Like, you know, the content of their character, as Martin Luther King Jr. said 62 years ago. We're not going to treat people based on race or whatever, but based on the content of their character. So we need a world that's merit-based. We're already pushing that, but those of us on the spectrum, we're going to need our own civil rights movement. We want to make that dream come true. Like, if it was ever true, we need to make it come true again. So yeah, that was day 148. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you on day 149, and goodbye.